don't want to be a flight attendant anymore. And I actually had a job opportunity present itself to me. I've actually had a few people reach out to me about like getting on Ozempic and trying Ozempic. I got the chicken pita. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling. Wait a minute. This is Florida. Good morning and happy Vlogmas day 19. I cannot believe we are on day 19 already. We only have 6 days left of Vlogmas. This month has completely flown by. Usually by this point in the month, I feel really tired. I feel like I'm hitting a wall with Vlogmas, but you know, this year I feel okay so far, which is good, knock on wood. I just got up a little bit ago, took a shower, feeling good, have a couple rounds of antibiotics in my body. So I'm pretty much feeling completely back to normal. I don't have too much stuff going on today, so I thought today would be a perfect day to do a Q&A style vlog, but I'm not gonna do it like your traditional Q&A, like where you sit down and you talk to the camera for 20 minutes. I'm gonna take you about my normal day, but just throughout the day, I'm gonna be answering your questions. I did ask you over on Instagram to ask me some questions. If you're not following me, make sure to go follow me over there. My username is @hunterlihas. I post a ton of behind the scenes content and more in the real time. You know, with YouTube, obviously when it's not Vlogmas, some of the videos can be like a week delayed or 2 weeks delayed, but Instagram, my stories are always in the real moment, so you'll get a ton of behind the scenes content over there for free. I mean, like, who doesn't love free? So make sure to go follow me over there. I also asked you to ask me some questions on the YouTube community tab here on YouTube, and y'all did not disappoint. You asked me some really good, really juicy questions, so I'm super excited to answer them. I figured before I head out for the day, I will ask you I'm not gonna ask you anything. I will answer one of your questions. So this one says FMK, and if you don't know what FMK stands for, this is very vulgar. I don't want to say it. Let's change the word. We're gonna say kiss, marry, kill. The F obviously stands for something else, but we're gonna change it to kiss. Kiss, marry, kill. And they want to know Chipotle, Starbucks, and Panera. That's a hard one. I'm gonna marry Chipotle because I love Chipotle. I'm gonna kiss Starbucks. And I'm gonna kill Panera. I'm sorry, don't come for me. I'm just like not a huge Panera stan. It's like so expensive. Panera's a little outrageous, to be honest. So, sorry Panera. Oh my god, it's so dark in here right now. I need to change my sheets today because I just want to change them after being sick, so that's why my bed isn't made. I have though, over the last couple days, done a cool little like techie things in our room that I should show you before I head out. I'm actually super excited about them. I know we don't plan on being in this house for a long time, but this is actually all stuff I could take to a new house with us. So I'm really excited. I'm kind of like in my smart home era right now, as crazy as that sounds. But I mean, it's nothing major, but I think it's pretty cool. So I'm gonna show you. Real quick though, if you have an Alexa device, you might wanna put her on silent. She'll be going off. Alexa, turn bedroom lights on white.
Okay.
Alexa, turn bedroom lights to blue. Alexa, turn bedroom lights to dark pink. I love them. I also even synced our bedroom fan. Alexa, fan on.
Okay.
Alexa, TV light on.
Okay.
Alexa, wall light on blue. Alexa, wall light on pink. So I mean, it's just like little stupid stuff like that, but I think it's really cool. When we do eventually buy our new house, I want to have like the whole house like that, so I can be like, Alexa, kitchen light on, or Alexa, lock the front door, or Alexa, turn the outside lights on. Not her turning the wall light on. Alexa, turn the wall light off. Poor girl got confused. Let's do one more question before I head out. Someone asked me, what is the craziest gossip you've heard on the jump seat? Y'all, if you're not a flight attendant, I don't know if you will ever be able to understand this. If you're a flight attendant, you know what I mean. There's this thing, it's called Jump Seat Confessional, and it's basically just when people feel like super comfortable with you, and they basically just start telling you all of the dirt and details of their life. I don't know what it is about flight attendants that we just meet someone like we've never met before, and then an hour later we're telling our deepest, darkest secrets to this person on the jump seat. I don't know what it is. The jump seat just brings it out in you. I mean, I've had people tell me, I'm not gonna put their business out there, but I've had people tell me some crazy things. People have had affairs, people have done crazy stuff, and all kinds of stuff. I don't judge though. Like, girl, whatever. Do your thing, boy. Do whatever your thing. I don't care. But the jump seat is where you're gonna hear all the good gossip. But I don't want to say like a specific story because I don't want to get anyone in trouble. I can definitely think of the craziest thing I've ever heard, but I'm not gonna say it on here. Let's just say I've heard some crazy things over the years, and I'm sure all of you flight attendants that are watching have heard some crazy stuff as well. Y'all, I feel so Floridian being in my Croc era right now. It's kind of embarrassing, but they are so comfy. I love wearing my Crocs. Right now, I am headed to the store. John should be home in about 3 hours. So I'd like to run these errands before he gets home so I can spend a little bit of time with him. I have to go to the store, the library, and where else? Oh, I wanted to look for a new comforter. We'll see. I don't know if I'm gonna be getting a new comforter today. I just thought like maybe I'll look. I am gonna answer this one question before I head out though, because I've got this question more than any question. I probably got this no less than 20 times. It's like the question of the year. This is what people really wanna know. And they're asking, do John and I plan on having any kids? And I know this can kind of be a little bit of a controversial topic sometimes because I don't know, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Sometimes when I tell people this, they get a little mad. John and I do not plan on having any children. And if you're someone that doesn't want kids, I think that's totally fine. There's a lot of people in life that are gonna pressure you to have kids and push you to have kids, but not everybody wants kids, and that's totally fine. John and I are super content with our life. We really don't wanna have a kid. And I can't speak for myself in 5 years from now, but as of right now, we just don't have a desire to have a kid. And I'm gonna be completely honest and transparent with all of you. I think it really comes down to me just being selfish. Selfish with my time, selfish with my energy. To me, that's really what it comes down to, is I like to be able to go and do things like if I wanna go shopping, I don't have to like pack the kid up and put the kid in the car and take them along. And if I wanna go on a vacation, like it really comes down to me being selfish, and that might come across as like arrogant or rude, and I really hope it doesn't, but it wouldn't be fair for me to have a child right now just because I don't want a child right now. And I almost feel like I have to like have this conversation, especially at work a lot. People keep like pushing and pushing like, oh, but a kid will change your life, and it very well could, but right now I just don't have a desire to have kids. And some people get a little offended when I say that, but I love kids. Don't get me wrong. I love kids. I love to play with kids. I love to be an uncle. I don't have a problem with them. I'm like the biggest kid at heart still. I just don't want to be responsible for raising a human being right now, and that's okay. And also, I don't get offended when people ask me that at all. So if you ask me that question, don't feel bad. It's totally fine. I'm an open book. I don't mind when people ask me anything. I just got to Home Goods. I'm just gonna run in here real quick and see if they have any comforters. I got our comforter that we have now from here, but I haven't really seen many in the last couple months, so we'll see if they have anything. I will answer one more question before I go in, as long as this woman doesn't hit my freaking car. Let's do one from the YouTube community tab this time. I was reading them from Instagram. Let's do one from YouTube. Tracy Stewart 8563 said, hope you're feeling better. Thank you. Question, totally not flight attendant related. What famous person alive would you love to meet? R.I.P. Jimmy. Rest in peace, Jimmy Buffett. Famous person alive? That's a good question. I don't think I've ever really thought about like somebody alive. I don't really know. Famous person alive today would you like to meet? I would love to meet Miley Cyrus. I've always really liked her. She has an amazing voice. I would love to meet Kenny Chesney. That'd be really cool. I feel like I have like an obvious answer, but I just can't think of one. Like it's easy to think of somebody like dead, but alive today, a famous person alive. That's a really tough question. It's easier to think about like celebrities who have passed away, but alive. Okay, this is kind of random. I would love to go have like drinks or like dinner and drinks with Chrissy and Kelly from Dance Moms. Love that show. Favorite show of all time. So I would love to go have dinner with them. So that's my answer. Let's go into Home Goods, see what we can find. If we don't find anything, that's totally fine. It's not a big deal, but I figured while I'm out, I might as well stop and check. I actually found it in the clearance section last time, so it'd be nice to find one again in here. But if not, I mean, it's not a big deal. It's kind of messy though. This is similar to what we have now. I feel like I could find something I like a little more though. Oh, this is kind of pretty. Oh, it's queen though. I need king size. I like that though. The little blue palm trees. A huge problem that I find is I always find stuff that I really like in queen size, but we have a king size bed, and I feel like it's harder to find some of the patterns that I like for king size. Like they had these really cool Christmas like beachy sheets. Biggest size they carried was queen. Again, I like this Tommy Bahama set, but only in queen. Let's try this seashell one. Oh, it's king. Okay. It's really not my favorite though. I'm gonna keep looking. I think this might be the king section though. Oh my god, how cute is this pillow? I feel like I need this, but not for $29. Sorry, flamingos. They had a couple things in home goods. They weren't honestly my favorite, and I don't want to spend the money unless I'm absolutely in love with it. Yeah, they're not like overly expensive, but they're still 50 bucks, and I don't want to spend 50 bucks on something I just like. And I'm also not in a rush, so I'm not just gonna buy something just to buy it there. I have time, I can look around. So I'll keep looking over the next couple weeks or so. Let's answer a few more questions before I go to my next stop. Okay, this is a question I've really been wanting to answer actually. I saw this the other day. Brooke Anderson said, are you a flight attendant lifer? And if you don't know what a flight attendant lifer means, it basically just means like a flight attendant who that's their only job for their entire life. They fly from like age 21 like I did all the way until they retire. That's a flight attendant lifer. Truthfully, I don't know the answer to that question yet. And there's a follow-up question to this I'm gonna put in here. I really don't know. A couple years ago, yeah, probably I would have told you for sure this is the, maybe even a couple months ago, I would say like that's the only thing I want to do. I don't really know what else I would do, but I just don't really know right now. Being a flight attendant is something I want to do my entire life. I mean, it very well could be, and it very well could be not. I mean, things are fluid, things are always changing. I don't know. I don't know what the future holds. Right now, I don't have any plans to quit, but I can't speak for like 5 or 10 years from now, Hunter. I don't have a definitive, concrete answer on that. And then a follow-up, somebody else asked, like, if I wasn't a flight attendant, what would I be doing now? And I've thought about this a lot recently. I probably would have worked in like some sort of office or done some kind of office job, but over the last year or so, I think I've really done like so much self-reflection, and really I've been focusing on like what makes me happy, what do I enjoy doing, and truthfully that involves being out on the water. And I actually had a job opportunity present itself to me, what was it, like 2 or 3 weeks ago now? Not to work on a cruise ship. I don't want to work on a cruise ship, but there's this charter boat company here. They're out of Tampa and out of Fort Myers, and I actually had the opportunity to go work for them. Obviously I had to turn it down because I'm a flight attendant full time, but it really got me thinking, like, I think that's something I would really like to do. So if I wasn't flying, I would definitely work in some capacity on a boat, but I think I would really find a lot of happiness in that. I talked about this in one of my cruise vlogs. You can go back and find it, but I was saying a lot of flight attendants find their happiness, their peace, like their purpose when they're up in the sky and on the plane. I don't have that same feeling. I find that feeling when I'm out in the water, out on the boat, even if it's like not a vacation, even if we're just out on the boat chilling, like that's where I find like my mental sanity and my clarity. I've always been a water baby. Like I've always loved being in the water. I've never been scared of the ocean. Like the ocean to me just brings me so much happiness. And I don't want to give too much information about this company with the job and stuff, but it's basically like, it's not really a charter because it's scheduled every day, but it's a boat and it goes from like destination to destination every single day. And they were looking for some crew members, and I happened to have the opportunity to do it, but I unfortunately had to turn it down just because I don't have like extended time off from my flight attendant job. If I could take a leave and like try it for a month, maybe I would, but it's just not in the cards right now. But it's definitely something I've been thinking about. So I don't really know what the future holds. I could be a flight attendant lifer. I could not. I guess we'll just kind of find out what happens. I mean, it's so unpredictable and crazy. You just never know what it's gonna bring. Somebody could offer me a job tomorrow making way more money than I make as a flight attendant, and I would probably consider it, honestly. So you just never know. Or, you know, I might wake up one day and decide I don't want to be a flight attendant anymore, and that's fine too. So we'll see. Right now I'm pretty content with my job. I'm based here in Tampa. I have it pretty good, so I don't have any plans on immediately leaving. I also don't have any plans on leaving in the future, but like I said, you never know what life can bring, so we'll see. I feel like that was a really drawn out answer for a really simple question, but I just kind of wanted to give you guys a little glimpse into my head of gears grinding and what's been going on. I don't know what's gonna happen. Anyways, I'm gonna head to the library now. I have to print something out. If you've been watching Vlogmas, you know I got John a gift. I can't physically like give him this gift, so I'm gonna print out the confirmation of the gift and like try to do something cute with it and then give it to him. It sounds good in theory in my head. Logistically, it might be a little hard to figure out how I'm gonna do this, but I know he's really gonna like it. And I'm going to the library because I tried to print it out this morning and my printer's out of ink. And truthfully, I hardly ever use my printer, so I'd rather just go to the library, pay the 15 cents to print the paper, than go buy like an ink cartridge or something. Oh my gosh, you guys are never gonna believe what's in front of me. I don't want to turn the camera because he's standing right here. There's a guy dressed as Santa, and he has like not a sleigh, it's a Hyundai Sonata, but it's like wrapped and it says like Merry Christmas. They're literally right in front of me. When they back out, I'll show you the car. It's so cute. I'm trying for them not to see me. He's paying attention to the road. Okay, you can kind of see it. Look, look, look. Oh, so cute. Real quick though, before I head to the library, I just want to say a big thank you again to everyone who has left me such nice comments. Posting every day on Vlogmas, it can be a little bit crazy with some of the comments I get, but I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who's been so nice and so supportive and so understanding throughout the entire thing. You guys are the best. You mean the world to me. And I'm hoping this year, in the new year, I'm going to do something really big, giveaway or something. I'll try and plan it strategically of what I want to do to give back to all of my amazing subscribers on this channel. I would not be here today without any of you, so thank you again for all your love and support. I just wanted to say that. Why am I actually gonna get like teary-eyed? I don't want to cry. It's not Cry Hunter, but I just wanted to say thank you for all the support, and I love you guys like family. Just got the paper printed. I'm gonna save this on here because I know that he won't see this or whatever. I actually have the opportunity to do a little stuff on social media, and we're able to go on a vacation through that, which I'm super thankful for. Again, I wouldn't be able to do any of this without your love and support, guys. So I am taking John on a little cruise in April. It's a 7-day cruise. We're going to like San Juan, Dominican Republic, and St. Thomas or something. I forget the last destination, but basically I made these boarding passes. I'm gonna go have them laminated and I'm gonna put them like in a box or something. The only issue is I have to finalize the booking tonight, and I'm really scared that it's gonna go to John's email because I have to put in his like information and stuff, so I'm super scared. We might end up having to tell him tonight about that, which I'm hoping doesn't happen. A little nervous about that, so I'm not doing anything until he gets home and I can like steal his phone and like delete the email or something, because the last thing I want is for him to see it while he's at work. Got a little Christmas lights going on behind me. I figured I should answer a couple more questions now. I'm like sitting on the floor right now. I don't really know that I like this lighting, but we're just gonna go with it for the time being. Answer some more questions. Let's do some more from my YouTube community tab. I gotta run over to John's aunt's house in a couple minutes, but I want to answer some more questions before I head over there. Let's see. Can you stay where you are now, or can you change your base since you're looking at houses? We're looking at houses in Tampa. We'll never leave the Tampa Bay area, so I don't have to worry about changing bases. If I wanted to, I could, but we made the decision we are not leaving the Tampa area. Would you ever consider Ozempic? This is something that I've been talking about because I've actually had a few people reach out to me about like getting on Ozempic and trying Ozempic. I would try it. I'm a little bit nervous. I definitely want to talk to the doctor about like the side effects and the risks of Ozempic and stuff. If you guys have taken Ozempic or anything similar, can you let me know down in the comments your experience with it, how you feel about it? I don't know. I think it's great, but I also like am nervous because I know there was like a shortage for people that really need it. So I don't want to take a medicine away from someone who actually needs it. And then I'm also a little bit nervous about the side effects, but the people that I know that are on Ozempic look really good. I don't know. I'm a little bit nervous about it. Did you and John exchange any gifts for your anniversary? We didn't this year just because we had just came back from vacation and Christmas is right around the corner. So we were just like, no, like let's not do any gifts. Like let's go out to dinner. We'll have a fun night. You saw the vlog, hopefully. So we didn't need any gifts. We did cards though. Now that you're based where you live, what do you consider the biggest challenge about being a flight attendant? I guess just like the long days, like 13-hour days is really hard on your body sometimes. You know, getting up at 4 o'clock, working 13 hours, it's really exhausting. And then doing it all over again the next day for like 3 days straight. That can be really hard. It is nice though being based here in Tampa because when I'm done, I can come straight home. I just get in my car and drive home. I don't have to worry about trying to catch a flight home or doing standby or anything like that. So really nothing is like that hard, but if I had to pick something, it would probably be the early report times and long days. Ooh, someone said best sandwich or best Cuban sandwiches in the Tampa area. La Teresita is my favorite. Second is it La Segundo or El Segundo? It's either La or El Segundo Bakery. They have great sandwiches. I think it's called the Tampa sandwich. It's really good, really spicy, super good. If you're ever in Tampa, definitely check either one of those out. They're both good. Do you still go on Discord and talk to random people? I think it was Discord. You were with another YouTuber on a layover. I think you might have the wrong person. I don't even know what Discord is. I've heard of it, but I don't know what Discord is. So not me, maybe somebody else. Okay, someone really wanted me to answer this question. 2 people responded and asked the same thing. Do you have a favorite restaurant or coffee shop at any airport that you frequently fly to? Not a favorite coffee shop, but there was this restaurant. I do not know what it's called. It's in the Raleigh-Durham airport. It was a barbecue place. I don't know if it's still there. It was literally the best barbecue I ever had in my entire life. You got the barbecued meat. You got like 2 sides. I would get like either mac and cheese, green beans, and cornbread. Oh my gosh. It was the best airport food I have ever had ever. Anywhere. Like I would go, literally I would pick up that layover tomorrow if I could just to get that airport food. And I would always get a plate to take with me the next day on the plane. Oh my gosh, it was so good. Someone said, how do you use your flight benefits on other airlines? We have a couple different websites and programs that we use. It's pretty easy. You just pretty much go in there and book the flight. It's kind of like if you were to just go on the airline's website and book it. It's a similar thing just on our employee website. It's easy. Let's answer 2 more before I head over to John's aunt's. She lives like 2 minutes away, so I'm like really not in a rush. Oh, speaking of, John, hello.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good. Just got to the car.
Nice.
2 hours later.
Okay, just took the sheets off the bed. I am gonna surprise John in a little bit. He's sitting out in our screen room, so I'm talking a little bit quiet so he can't hear me. I don't think he can. I talked about this in a Vlogmas video a couple days ago. He is not the type that's gonna have like this over-the-top dramatic reaction. He's pretty like chill for the most part, so don't expect anything crazy. And then we're gonna have dinner with his mom in like, what time is it? Like 2 hours? I'm nervous. What's really fun is I forgot to put the sheets in the dryer. All right, well, since I have to wait for the dryer to be done, I figured let's answer some more questions. Let's see what we got. Morella Holiday said, have you ever needed to use a crash pad? If so, how was your experience? Yes, I actually have had to use a crash pad before, and I've had 2 experiences. The first one was not so good. The second one was phenomenal. I had a crash pad when I was based in Houston. In the first one, we had like 27 people living in it. My bed was in a hallway. It was not good. It was dirty. The people were disrespectful. It was nasty. If y'all are Houston based and you need a crash pad, please DM me because I will steer you clear of that one and give you the good one. The second one I went to was phenomenal. A pilot owned it. It was amazing. Wasn't many people in the house. There were like chores people did. There was a house mom that took care of everything. It was phenomenal. Could not have asked for a better experience. I actually really enjoyed being in that crash pad, so I cannot complain. So like I said, if you're ever in Houston and you need a crash pad, hit me up because I will direct you to the right place. Find another one. Lori Brown 5235 said, have you ever met Jimmy Buffett? I know you love him and have a shrine to him and the tattoo. Love it, by the way. Well, thank you, Lori. I've actually not met Jimmy Buffett. However, we have like a little bit of a connection. So my stepdad's dad was a pilot, like a private pilot, and he actually flew Jimmy Buffett. So that's a fun fact. So I have never met him, but what's that? Is it called like the invisible string theory? I could be wrong. We have like an invisible string theory between us. So I would have loved to meet him. I'm sad I didn't. That's about the closest thing I got. I have a lot of the questions that are like, if you weren't a flight attendant, what would you be doing? I kind of answered that earlier. Elizabeth Chavira said, hi Hunter, with COVID cases rising again, do flight attendants have to wear a mask or is it optional? Sending you well wishes. We have nothing right now requiring us to wear masks. That's not to say in the future it couldn't happen, but as of right now, nope, it's totally optional. What else do we got going on? Favorite domestic layover? Oh, I feel like it changes all the time. I don't know. Favorite domestic layover. Panama City? Oh wait, no. Panama City's literally international. Sorry. My bad. Honolulu. I mean, Honolulu is fantastic. I actually really love the San Antonio layover just because I love the bed. It's always a good time. I love Fort Lauderdale, Miami. Those are always good layovers. Anything with the Publix. Oh, you know what? I take back my answers. Favorite domestic layover besides Honolulu? Sarasota. I know that's like in my backyard, but the layover is so nice. The hotel is gorgeous. The beach and the marinas nearby. There's a Publix. That layover offers everything you could want. For sure, Sarasota. Someone said, can you take us back to White Duck Espresso? That means you've been watching my vlogs for a long time because I think the last time I went there in a video was probably in 2020. I could take you guys back there. White Duck is this little coffee shop in Tampa. It's like very eclectic. I don't know if that's the right word. I don't even think that I know what eclectic means. It's a very interesting coffee shop. They have a ton of different like crazy drinks, like this little shack. It's pretty cool. I could definitely go there maybe on a day of Vlogmas. I don't drink coffee though, so I'd have to get something else. How many flight attendants work your 737-800? 4. We have a 700, an 800, and a 900. The 700 only requires 3, and 800 and the 900 require 4. All right, I feel like I've answered a good amount of questions now. Just gonna wait for my laundry to be done and then surprise John. And then we're gonna have dinner with his mom in a little bit. Wow, it got so hot in my house. It is not hot outside today though, that's the thing. It's only 62 degrees, so I'm confused why it's hot in here. I don't know that I like that. So I'm very proud of you. This year you've worked very hard, right?
Uh-huh.
So I got you a Christmas gift.
Okay. No.
Yeah.
Did you really?
I did. Well, Merry Christmas. I
Thank
couldn't
you.
keep it because you're gonna get an email or you'll get something and you'll see it.
Thank you so much.
I figured you and I could get away for a few days.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Sick.
I love you.
I love you.
Thank you so much.
We are actually gonna go meet John's mom for dinner. We were gonna have dinner at our house, but we're actually gonna go down to the sponge docks. Maybe. It's a little cold. We're gonna see when we get there how we feel. If not, we'll come home and eat. Welcome home, by the way.
Thank you.
I'm jaywalking right now. Please don't report me. I love the new signs down here. If you guys have ever been to Tarpon Springs, they have a bunch of new signs down here. Super cute. John's going into a store. What you looking at? Hey Dudes. I love my Hey Dudes. The best restaurant if you're ever in Tarpon Springs. It's called the Lamani. I think you can't see the sign because it's dark. We got lemon chicken soup from the place next door. It's so good, especially because it's so cold outside. It's like literally 59 degrees and we're sitting out here on the docks. There's the water. It's kind of hard to see. You can see some of the boats back there. Maybe the reflection on the water. This is our food. I got the chicken pita. John also got a pita with no vegetables. And then his mom got like the pork sticks with salad and fries. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. Also, if you're wondering, no, his mom is not here yet. She's not just like invisible. She should be here like in a minute now. You look cold. You cold?
A little bit.
It is cold. It's like 59 degrees. I'm actually gonna put some of my soup on the pita because I think that will just give it so much extra flavor. Ooh, that's gonna be yummy. I'm a very condiment person. I need like some sort of sauce on everything I eat. We are home now from dinner. The surprise went super well. John and I just made some hot chocolate. It's so nice because it's so cold outside. So I think I'm just gonna chill the rest of the night, enjoy my little time home with John now that he's back home. Maybe watch a Christmas movie or something, hang out. So I'm gonna wrap up the vlog here. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you again tomorrow because tomorrow's gonna be day 20. Day freaking 20. I literally can't even believe that. Like, how are we on day 20 of Vlogmas? Why was I also thinking, like, what if I just vlogged all the way into 2023? Like, what if I did Vlogcember? I don't know. That would be kind of a lot. I mean, maybe. Comment down below. What do you think? Should I vlog all the way to December or should I stop at Christmas? The gears in my brain are grinding. I don't know. Anyway, good night. I'll see you tomorrow.